Yo, what is up, everybody? This is the Primetime Thoughts Podcast. I am your host, Zachariah Scott. We got a very, very special guest back with us, ladies and gents. Uh, get rid of that right there. We have Ramon. Ramon, say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Finally back.
Yep,
Been a while.
yeah, been a minute. Uh, Moan hit me up in the DM today and was like, "Hey, we should make a WWE Royal Rumble prediction." I was like, "Damn, that's a great idea." I was like, "All right, let's do it. Let's do it tonight." So, hey, everybody, make sure you comment. Thank you, Ramon, or shout out to Ramon because without him, probably wouldn't have a predictions episode. I'm just silencing my phone real quick. Uh, Man, Moan, we did about like two about there's been about 200 episodes. I don't know the exact number of it right now, and pretty later. I'm probably gonna look at it. There's probably been about 200 episodes. I know I've been personally doing a podcast since 2019 started in 2019 with you, Jared and Troy, and then we also had some very special guests come on. I wanted to say thank you to you for doing the podcast to come up with. Uh, I also want to say thank you to Jared because he was a reoccurring guest, a co-host. Also, thank you to Troy for all the episodes that he's done. I know we're not seeing eye to eye right now. We're not really on speaker terms, but I could still say respects to you, thank you, and hey, whatever you're doing is whatever you're doing. It's all good. It's all good over here. But yeah, thank you to you guys for all these great episodes, and you guys could go check out those episodes for wherever you hear the podcast from. There's it's definitely gonna be on YouTube. I'm slowly putting everything up on YouTube, but if you want to go listen to it on audio, or you want to go watch some on video on Spotify, they're all gonna be on Spotify. But I just want to say thank you to you guys. But also thank you to the guest that has came on. Thank you to Stage. Thank you to Chris. He was the coach at the time for the Mavs, so thank you to him. Thank you to Easy. Thank you to Bag Motion. Thank you to Chrome. Thank you to I think that's all the guests that. Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you to Trey. Uh, Thank you to Trey. Thank you to Brandon, and then thank you to anybody else that I have missed. Thank you guys for coming on to the podcast. You guys made every podcast special every time you came on. My wife is the only one that could get through. So I just want to say thank you to you guys to start off with. But let's with that being said, let's make the main thing, and let's stick to the podcast. So, Ramon, uh, what match you want to talk about first?
Let's go with the Logan Paul, Kevin Owens for the U.S. title.
All right, so Saturday night in the Tampa, Florida area. So Saturday night, the WWE is putting on one of their biggest premier live events of the year, and starting off the road to WrestleMania 40 with the Royal Rumble 2024. Uh, so during the Royal Rumble, there's only going to be four matches, and probably to start off with the card, it's going to be Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens for the United States title. Ramon, who do you have winning the United States title?
Logan Paul retains.
All right.
Probably maybe via outside interference. I don't know if they're going to continue that feud because it hasn't really been going on that long. But I don't see, and then plus he just won the belt like recently, so it wouldn't make no sense to take it off him or not have. I think you can have somebody like more deserving than Kevin Owens to get the belt off of him.
Okay. Who's that more deserving person that you would say?
Probably one of the younger guys. Well, I think he's younger. Probably like Ricochet, maybe, or maybe like a NXT call up. do like a maybe like an open challenge or something, and you get a maybe a Braun Breaker or Carmelo Hayes, maybe a Trick Williams, maybe somebody like that.
Okay. I definitely agree with you that there should be a younger person that takes the belt off of Logan Paul. It shouldn't be Kevin Owens. So I agree with you that Logan Paul is going to retain the belt. Uh, I would rather see Kevin Owens chase after the undisputed title, chase after the main card title. That's currently on SmackDown. That's why you brought him to SmackDown, is so you could have another main event star or another main eventer go after the undisputed title. Now, do I think Kevin Owens is gonna win it off of Roman Reigns? No, nobody's gonna win it off of Roman Reigns. But I would like to see him fight Roman Reigns now. I would like to see him chase after the title. I would like to see him go up against other main event stars. I think the United States title is definitely your mid card title, and it needs to stay with your young and developing guys. And Logan Paul is one of your young and developing guys, even though he is a part timer. And he hasn't even defended the belt since Crown Jewel when he won the belt. I feel like you still have a young guy, like you definitely said, like a Ricochet. Ricochet's been in this for a while, but he's still pretty much young and still moves
He's still
around. Yeah,
younger than Kevin Owens.
he's still younger than Kevin Owens, definitely. But yeah, like a Carmelo or Trick Williams or Braun Breaker, like definitely some guys that should go after the title. Shoot, even Dominic Mysterio. I would like to see Dominic Mysterio hold the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title. Have Dom go win a mid title. Uh, that's not necessarily
Dominic going.
NXT. But then again,
That'd be like
If Dom goes
Dom
wins,
winning it.
yeah, Dom winning the U.S. title or the NXT title, and he brings it on Raw and SmackDown every night or wherever he goes,
And,
that would be very interesting. I'd like to see that.
yeah, that'd kind of be cold, and then he could still rub it in his dad's face, but like you lost the belt that I won.
Yeah,
Like he could just simply just do that,
yeah.
like something you couldn't do,
I
and then
I I
even though
beat
that's
I beat Logan Paul, but you couldn't even beat Logan Paul type shit.
and
That'd be nice to see. But yeah,
then they could even and it's not like they can't do it. That'll basically be heel versus heel, but they could make Logan Paul like a face in that and have him lose the belt.
nah. I'd rather just keep it heel versus heel. Nobody needs to switch to a baby
I mean,
face.
keep it heel. They could somehow maybe kind of like justify making him a face for that feud.
Nah,
No.
heel versus heel. Keep Logan Paul is better as a heel than a baby face, man. He stinks as a baby face.
Oh yeah, I know that, but yeah.
Ain't no point of changing the character just to fit the storyline. Just have him as a heel, and you got him going against the title. Uh, but you have Logan Paul. I have Logan Paul. I wish Kevin Owens the best, but I just don't see Logan Paul losing the title at a Royal Rumble. Now, if you get to Elimination Chamber, or if we get to WrestleMania, do I see Logan Paul possibly losing? I definitely see Logan Paul losing the title at Mania versus Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. I think Logan Paul walks into WrestleMania as the U.S. champ, but then somebody takes it off of him. Who at this moment, I don't know. I do like. I do think Kevin Owens we could see Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul, but then you got to add in somebody else, maybe a triple threat, maybe a fatal four way. You got to add in some different people, so then that way people get opportunities. Sami Zayn, I thought about Sami Zayn too, but Sami Zayn is on Raw, so I don't know. I don't know how they would really work that out, but that'd be very interesting to see. All right, the other
Yeah.
match that we have for another title is Roman Reigns who Roman Reigns will have only his third TV undisputed WWE Universal Championship defense since WrestleMania 39, when he puts the title on the line against Randy Orton, AJ Styles, LA Knight in a fatal four way.
Third title defense is wild, but
Third, yes, since
Roman
WrestleMania
Reigns is not.
39.
They there's there's, there's no way he loses the belt. He Y'all gotta have him somehow. I would say I would personally have it be like a good 20 to 25 minute match, multiple finishers back and forth. And I would have it somehow to where Roman Reigns stacks.
Oh yeah, you definitely
Pile them all up on top of each and
you
pin them.
definitely went Robot Ramon and froze. So you're gonna have to repeat that one. You stop that stack.
I'd say stack all of them up and he pins them all at one time
Okay.
to keep the belt.
Okay.
Because there's no way he loses. No way.
Yeah. I
Unless he gets like
I like that. I like your
injured match.
I definitely like your stacking idea to that way show he's dominant over all three of them. Uh but that also kills the heat off of Randy Orton, AJ, and LA Knight. And you need all three of them to be doing something come WrestleMania. So I feel like the person that could lose this match, honestly, and it really won't mess up their momentum is AJ Styles.
Probably
Uh, I feel like AJ gets pinned, but because it's a fatal four way, there's definitely gonna be some bloodline shenanigans, like every Roman match has been. Uh, there's definitely gonna be some bloodline shenanigans. I think I think it's no disqualification anyway for a fatal four way. So, uh, yeah, there's definitely gonna be some shenanigans. It's gonna be great to see Roman go up against Randy, AJ, and LA Knight all at one time. Like I think this fatal four way is a great idea. I think he should start doing more like a triple threats or fatal four ways. Like start stacking the deck so that way he gets some good title defense. Because every one on one defense, we already know how it's gonna happen. So there's Roman has his moments, his opponent has their moments. The opponent starts making a comeback. When they're about to come back and start closing everything in, here comes the bloodline shenanigans. And the ref somehow gets knocked out, or the ref somehow doesn't see the bullshit that's happening around the ring or inside the ring sometimes. And Roman still picks up a pin because of the spear. Like, we all seen it before. So every one on one Roman.
Crazy part about it, I said the crazy part about it, that's probably gonna be what happens at the Royal Rumble. But I feel like they might have it to where he technically tells them that he doesn't need their help. He might pull one of those, like I don't need y'all help. I'll stay in the back, and then they're still gonna come out anyway.
I feel like he would do that for Rock, right? He would do that for Rock or Cody. Cody, when we get to Mania, he'd be like, "All right, y'all stay in the back," and then that might be his downfall. But for Rumble, nah, man. I think he's pulling out all the stops for the Rumble. Um, but basically, you and me both have Roman winning, and we all know it's gonna be some bloodline shenanigans. So we're not even surprised with a Roman win at all. Honestly, we're not really surprised.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think after that, well, that's gonna be the main event. I'm pretty sure, but
Mm,
well, I don't know
or
because
the Rumble.
it is the Rumble.
I feel like the
If that,
I feel like the
I was gonna
men's Rumble. I feel like it should be the men's Rumble first. Not first, not first. Last. The men's Rumble last, right? I feel like you start with the US title, you go with the women's, Then you go with then you go with uh then you go with the
The
Universal
federal.
Championship, and then you go with the men's. Because I don't think they ever
I
really did a
feel
Rumble and Rumble right back to back to each other.
I feel like if they do the Roman Reigns match last, The Rock might pop up and challenge him at the end.
That's if that. Well, there's reports saying he hasn't even signed anything yet there, but he's very serious. He's headstrong about it, and he wants to do it at WrestleMania. But they don't even know if it's going to be this WrestleMania. So if it's not this and they don't even know if it's going to be for the title. It's really just he wants Roman Reigns. So it could be Roman Reigns without the title or Roman Reigns with the title. I hope it's Roman Reigns without the title because I feel like what you do is you have, but this is really gonna hurt Cody's fucking. This is gonna hurt Cody's character and Cody's story. So if you
And
you
he could
have
wait Summer.
if you have Cody fucking go up against Roman at Mania in Philly, if Roman wins, Roman is getting that. Roman is getting Hulk Hogan's September record. So Roman is carrying it until September. Now anything after September, I don't care. Roman could lose it at whatever pay-per-view is after September. Because at that point he's not catching Bruno. Bruno is light years away. Like Bruno's title reign will never ever be touched. Hulk Hogan's is only until September. So yes, Roman could get the Hulk Hogan's. I think because that's gonna be number 2, but he's definitely not getting the Bruno. He's not touching Bruno. So
I mean, I don't think he necessarily got to get Hogan record.
you got to get the Hogan's record because you got to erase Hogan out the WWE. If you notice, they slowly started racing him out of WWE, but then now they slowly start bringing him back. But then he's also still getting into legal trouble, so now it's like, what do we do? Do we bring Hogan back, or do we not bring Hogan back? Do we let Roman beat Hogan's record or not beat Roman's record? I say let him beat Roman's record. Let Roman beat Hulk Hogan's record because I don't like Hulk Hogan to begin with. I never liked him as a kid. I still don't like him now. Like
Put Hogan in the Royal Rumble.
he's not special to me.
He would never. Whoa, shit! That was fire. WCW NWO.
Yeah,
Other than that,
that was the only thing that was somewhat cool to me is the NWO days. But then the only reason why it was cool was because I got to see Hulk. We got to see Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. Like if it wasn't for that, I would not care about whatever Hulk Hogan was doing, man. To be honest.
and it was Hulk Hogan as a heel, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was
Just
cool.
like it would have been cool if Cena would have went heel. I think that would have kind of been decent.
There was no reason why Cena needed to
But
go heel. He was already getting booed anyway. So what was gonna be the difference? They were gonna cheer for him, or he was still getting booed. So it was like what? I mean, I get his character was normally a babyface, but like he was still getting booed like a heel. So it's like Cena wasn't gonna change. Ain't no point. Cena should not have buried some guys. Some of the talent that he buried, he probably should have never got buried, but some of them just weren't ready. So
that's what a lot of you could say that about a lot of wrestlers that go up against somebody they should have won and they just buried them and they never recovered.
yeah. All right, we're getting way off
I,
topic. We're way off topic. Whenever your volume sounds good or decent, I guess. Hold on. I still can't hear you.
no,
Yeah, okay, you're good. Women's Royal Rumble. Who do you got?
It's a lot of. Well, I would say I think I'm gonna go with Bailey to win it, but I think the main surprise is gonna be well, one of the main surprises. I think AJ Lee does the possible one off, maybe to set up a feud down the road. I think she pops up and she might eliminate Becky Lynch from the match, even though they don't have a, they don't not like each other, but that would kind of tie in, CM Punk, Seth Rollins don't like each other. AJ comes in, gets a couple people up out of there, and then maybe eliminates Becky in her shot at winning the Royal Rumble. And I think they're going to have, I think it's going to be a couple more people. Naomi is going to be back. I believe Sasha is going to pop up. She's going to be back. Um, and the two cover athletes for WWE 2K24, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Rhea won the Royal Rumble last year, so I think Rhea, even though obviously she's not going to win back to back Rumbles, but that would be kind of different if she did somehow win.
Rhea,
And then it'd be like, okay,
it, if you honestly think about it, Rhea doesn't even need to compete for the Rumble because she always has the title. So there's no point in putting Rhea
yeah,
in
she
the
doesn't need
Rumble.
to compete,
She's go
but I think they might.
she's
I
walking
think,
into Mania with the title. So it's like, what's the point of her?
I think, I think they might do a surprise and have her, and then it'd be another way to promote the video game since you just got the cover. Have her and Bianca basically go back and forth eliminating people, and then somehow some way they both eliminate each other, and then that'll kind of make it like they're equal in some ways and they were both on the cover. It'd be kind of a cool, I think it'd be kind of a cool way to do it.
You lost me there, bud. You lost me there. I can't
No,
get I can't no I can't get over the fact of why are you wasting a roster spot for the Rumble when Rhea is walking into Mania with the title, and she's probably walking out of Mania with the title. So it's like, why even waste a spot? Why not?
you try,
Why not give it to
you try back to back.
why not try and give it to a guest person? Why not try and give it to uh, a, NXT star? Why not try to give it to one of the women that's on the roster that doesn't even get much shine, like talking about it? Like, why you could give that spot to anybody. Like, you don't have to give that to Rhea. That's what you
I
lost
mean,
me
you
at.
don't have to get. I'm just saying. I think that that could be something that they might do. I'm not saying they're going to do it, but I could. I wouldn't be too surprised if they did something like that.
I'd be surprised if Rhea is even in that Rumble. She has no point of being in that Rumble. I get your point of you want Rhea to have hype, but she already has hype. Bro, like if you just type up
Right.
if you look up Rhea Ripley on social media, you can see all this hype, bro. Like she don't need a Rumble
Or
hype.
they could
She don't need it.
she can just basically
Like
do it and try to
that's
get
a
Bailey
waste of a spot.
out of it. So she ain't got to worry about it.
Huh?
She can just be like, I ain't want Becky to win it, so fuck it. I entered, try to get her out of there.
If
That could be
anything,
like her only purpose of getting in.
if anything, you don't waste a roster spot. You just have her go interfere with the match. You just have her somewhere at ringside and then she knocks out Becky or she knocks out Nia Jax or whoever. You still don't waste a roster spot on Rhea. Like what is the point of her in the match? Like she's young. She gonna be in more Rumble matches like further down the line. I do agree with you that Bailey or Jade might actually the view for the Rumble.
Jade
A
Cargill.
Yeah, Jade Cargill might
Yeah,
actually
I think
debut for the Rumble. AJ might come
definitely,
back.
definitely.
I can see Michelle McCool coming back. I could see
I think
Sasha.
they're gonna have a.
I could definitely see Sasha and Naomi coming back. Shit, Well, no, we're not
I
gonna
think
get
they're
we're
gonna
not
have
gonna get Rhea or Nikki Bella, so we're not gonna get the Bella twins. So no.
I think they're gonna have Nia Jax eliminate a decent amount of people, and then Jade will probably wind up eliminating Nia and a few people.
I hope it's Bianca. Honestly, Bianca should just go for the record and eliminate a whole bunch of people. Me personally.
There we
Uh,
go.
uh, but all right. So you said Bailey for my Rumble winner. I like Bailey too, but I like Bailey for the fact that even if Bailey don't win it, I understand why Bailey wouldn't win it. But if Bailey doesn't win the Rumble, then Bailey should go into Elimination Chamber and challenge Io, right? So so let's say AJ does come back or some special guest does come back and they're trying to go after Rhea or whatever, right? Or Io. I really don't care. Like if somebody comes back and somebody besides Bailey Bailey wins it, right? The reason why Bailey doesn't win it is because EO and Damage Control is tired of Bailey shenanigans. So now Bailey, it, excuse me, Damage Control caused Bailey, Damage Control caused Bailey to rumble. So now Bailey is trying to get her shot at Damage Control and EO and trying to take that title. And now she gets at Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber, she wins a spot, she wins the match, at and then goes on to WrestleMania, and then she beats Io for the title. That's if Bailey does not win the Royal Rumble, that is the only way you possibly save Bailey's that Bailey versus Io match. You move it to Elimination Chamber, and then she gets a title shot at Mania, and then of course she wins at Mania. I'm sorry, Io has not been a good champion to me. Like, I'm sorry, Io has not been a good champion. Her in ring is fire. Like what she does in ring is fire, but she does not defend that title. Like talking about it. Two, you at this point you gotta have some mic skills. I would like my champions, my main event players, my star players, star people on the roster. You gotta be able to talk on the mic. You gotta be able to deliver a fire promo, and Io cannot deliver a fire promo. Everybody else around her
Either
can,
that or a great manager,
or have a great
either
manager.
or.
Exactly. Everybody else around her, well, not Asuka or Kabuki Singh, or I don't remember.
Very same.
Carrie Singh, those two, they're not great on the mic either. So it's like I understand why you have Dakota Kai on the mic for them, especially while she's hurt. But it's like bro, like when I watch an EO match, I get up and I'll go do something else. Like I don't care about an EO match. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry, people, but it's like a EO match you can skip it. Title, no title. A EO match you could skip it, especially if it's on SmackDown. You can skip it. I want to see somebody else with the title. Sorry, not sorry. Honestly, um, last match. The big Betty, the big granddaddy of them all, for the pay per view. We got the men's Royal Rumble. Who do you have winning the men's Royal Rumble? And I think it's gonna be interesting. This where we might switch it up.
I'm gonna go with CM Punk.
Mm,
I think the Cody Rhodes is gonna have to wait. I think he's gonna have to wait till SummerSlam,
okay.
which that's fine by me. And then I think the final four will be Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Gunther, and
Drew McIntyre. That's a good one.
oh, yeah, probably like McIntyre, somebody like that.
Drew or
And
Jay
I think,
Uso would be a good final four.
yeah, hopefully, I'd say at least that fourth person. Obviously, that should be the three, and then that fourth person should be like somebody who's had the belt before, or like some random surprise or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a couple. I think it'll be a couple. Obviously, a couple NXT people, technically NXT people, Carmelo,
Braun.
your Trick Williams, yeah, Braun,
Baron Corbin.
I yeah, I think I don't know if they're necessarily gonna have him like beat him for the belt, but I would like to see maybe Pete Dunne go after Gunther for that belt, maybe at Mania. I don't know if you have him lose it at Mania because he's had the belt for so long, but Pete Dunne, him versus Pete Dunne would be fire. And a surprise, even though I know he's been saying he hasn't been cleared yet. Biggie, I think Biggie shows up. Don't know what he necessarily does in the match, but I think Biggie, I think that pop that Biggie gets if he pops up at the Royal Rumble is going to be crazy.
I think. Damn, the only thing that's tough about this is because I would like to see Jay. My final four is Jay Uso, uh Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and Cody. Right. So I don't have the reason why I don't have Gunther is because I don't need to see Gunther in the final four. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or Gunther win the Royal Rumble. Because it's like Gunther needs to carry that Intercontinental Championship into Mania, but then lose it to somebody. Who? I don't know. But lose it to somebody, man. Like Gunther, it's time to go fight for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's time to go it's time to go fight for a World Heavyweight Championship, or it's time to go fight Roman Reigns. Like, Gunther versus Roman Reigns would be an absolute fight. That would be a great fight to see.
Or
I understand they are on two different brands, but I don't know how you're gonna get it possibly getting done. Or maybe Gunther and Imperium just go to SmackDown, and then we pick up SmackDown picks up sends somebody back to Raw. That it really don't even matter. But like, I need to see
yeah,
Gunther versus Roman Reigns this year, honestly.
them trade.
Huh? Then make a trade? Yeah.
What about Gunther versus Brock?
Bro, there's reports that Brock is not
Gunther
even
Brock.
there. There's reports about Brock is not even coming back to the company now because of what's going on with Vince McMahon. And we can't. I'm not talking about what's going on with Vince McMahon because that's just no. That's a
Yeah,
no for me. Y'all can go somewhere else with that. I don't want to talk about it.
Gunther versus Gunther versus Ashley would be decent, but they're kind of in a feud already.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Gunther Big E would be decent too. That'd be interesting. I
Gunther
think.
versus Big E, yeah, that'd be great to see. But like you said, Big E hasn't been cleared yet, and he's waiting for he's really waiting
Yeah,
and taking his time
yeah.
to get cleared. So I understand because it was a
But I think
crazy
he
neck injury.
might pop up.
I feel like he should, yeah, go in get that pop, get a couple of eliminations and stuff like that. See, test it out. But I don't know if the Rumble is something you tested out with, but might not be bad. You said yours is CM Punk. I have but
Yeah,
if you look at my final four, you'd be like, how am I about to come up with this answer? Like, imagine if The Rock wins the Royal Rumble instead of just straight up challenging. The Rock comes in and wins the Royal Rumble.
that'd be wild.
That would be wild. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Rock, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and whoever like that'd be
And
nasty.
insert whatever name you want right there. I know one thing: if Jey Uso makes it to the final four, Jimmy is gonna cost him the it's gonna cost him the Rumble, and then
I want to see somebody win the. I want to see somebody win the Royal Rumble and then not go for like the main belt. Go for like a mid card, like one of the mid card belts. That'd be kind of different.
that would be different. But it's like, that's kind of pointless, bro. Like, man, you ain't have to do all that. That's kind of pointless. You could challenge the mid card belt anytime. If you gonna win the Rumble, you better fight. You win the Rumble to get a WrestleMania main event spot, right? You're really fighting for a main event spot, but most be but the main event, the not the major titles is always gonna be the main event. It's always gonna be like a main event, fucking one of the main events.
or have or have somebody win Money in the Bank and cash in on the main card
Dog, I said, I already
just decide
said,
to go belt out of nowhere.
I think I already said in the Discord, it should be uh Dame, yeah, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the Money in the Bank contract at Mania. Whoever McIntyre wins, and then McIntyre goes cashes in on Roman. When he cashes in on
You
Roman,
like
I have no clue, no clue.
it.
I don't even really remember when cause I got no clue. Maybe they restart that calendar year or something. I don't know. And we got two Money in the Bank uh winners at the same time. I don't know. Figure it out. I'm not Triple H, but Triple H, I'm throwing you some ideas. Hey, um, he's probably gonna be like, "That's a bad idea." Hey, it'll be interesting to see. You have,
It's something different.
yeah. Give me something different, man. Something unexpected. Uh, but no. In all seriousness, I feel like Cody wins the Rumble, but it's Cody versus Seth at Mania. But then you put Cody versus Seth versus CM Punk at Mania, and then you have Rock versus Roman at Mania. Cody wins the World Heavyweight title.
You have Cody win rings. Okay. I'd have CM Punk win that. But
Nah, Cody gotta finish the story. Go get the World Heavyweight title. Like people who
he can wait
say
till some he can
people
wait till
say,
man.
huh? He can wait till SummerSlam. Nah, man, go win the World Heavyweight title. And
Win that
they gotta
SummerSlam
do
maybe.
something. But you know what? But you know what you do if Cody wins the World Heavyweight title at any time, right? You have Cody, who's the World Heavyweight champion, versus Roman, who's the undisputed WWE fucking. I don't know. That shit's weird. I don't even know how it's
One
under.
belt?
Not. I don't know about going one belt, but it's like it's crazy how that shit is called undisputed because that implies that that's still the WWE title and the Universal title. But how is that undisputed if we have another title on Raw that's the World Heavyweight Championship? It don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense how it's undisputed. I don't get it. I like nobody had explained how is that still undisputed if you have the World Heavyweight title. I don't get it. But yeah, have Cody versus Roman at SummerSlam. No, not at SummerSlam. Sometime down the line, Cody versus Roman after Roman gets the Hulk Hogan record, and then yeah, Cody wins. I guess the undisputed title, and then yeah, I don't know what you do with
Cody
that.
two belt.
Yeah, Cody has two belts, and then somebody go takes Cody's undisputed title. I really don't care what you do at that point, bro. Cody with two belts will be fire to see. I ain't gonna lie. Cody with the world in the undisputed title, that'd be fire to see. Hey, that was me. Um,
CM, CM Punk belts would be even
bro,
better. But
CM Punk don't need to come back and win the title at all, dude. Like he really don't. Like it's he could fight for a title, but does he need to win a title? No, he don't need to win a title. I He's old. Build somebody else up. Like let's see him pump.
God, a lot of motherfuckers is old, but I see what you're saying.
But he's way older than a lot of those motherfuckers. Like he's way older than a Roman or a Seth or Kevin Owens or Drew or Gunther or something like you like
Yeah,
it or
we need The Rock versus Reigns, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, Cody. I don't know where you put Cody at. You throw him a match, you know.
bro. You
Get
put
Gunther versus Pete Dunne for the
you make the
Intercontinental.
world you
Will
make the
be in
world
there.
title
That'll
match a
be a
triple
fire
threat, and
WrestleMania.
you put Cody in the world title match, and then Cody wins the match. That's what you do with Cody.
You throw a triple threat Jay, Jimmy, and Solo all against each other at
No,
WrestleMania. That'll be
no,
fire.
no.
Good.
It's just Jimmy versus
Yeah.
Jay. You don't need no. You don't,
Solo.
Solo don't deserve a world match, a WrestleMania match at all. No, it's just Jimmy versus Jay. Solo is on a losing streak.
Solo in the chamber.
Huh?
Solo in the chamber. Solo in the chamber match.
No.
Just
For
just
for
won the spin out.
for what?
He didn't have a match. Shit.
Like
He proved himself.
and like Solo about to fight for a championship, so why even put Solo in a match, bro? Like Solo could have been United States champion or Intercontinental champion, but they never gave him
I
any
mean,
of those belts. No,
it's a lot of motherfuckers. It's like half. It's at least like legit like a half of the motherfuckers in the chamber matches that's not gonna really get a match. But yeah, the belt in years or a while, and then they throw him in that match.
that's why you just that's why Solo is just a lackey at this point, bro. Like Solo don't. There's a difference
And
between excuse me. There's a
that's
difference
true.
between a chamber match and a WrestleMania match. Like Solo don't deserve a WrestleMania match
They'll
unless it's a
probably,
battle royal
they'll probably throw him in. Yeah, they'll throw him in that Andre the Giant Battle Royal or
that nobody wants.
WrestleMania Backlash. The pay per view right after that. Nobody that they should rename
No,
WrestleMania Backlash. At the pay per view after WrestleMania is crazy.
I feel like they should just call it backlash and call it a day.
Yeah,
Just call it backlash and
but
call it a day.
overall, I think the pay per view is going to be pretty good. So some surprises, like I said, those few surprises. Big E, get AJ Lee, like I said, Naomi, Sasha.
Sasha is still questionable at
I
this point.
wonder if Mickey's under. I wonder if Mickey's under contract with a TNA.
Mm.
Maybe Mickey, maybe a Gail Kim.
Oh, you could get Mickey because her husband is the SmackDown GM. Oh, that could work. Hey,
Yeah, maybe Mickey.
there's usually your
I
number.
think Diana Perezzo. I think she was like TNA champ. I think she was with WWE before, and she might be coming back. There's rumors that MJF is possibly coming back, but I don't
Oh,
think.
MJF at the Rumble. That would be nice. That would be
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
that'd be nice.
Him interact, him interact with CM Punk could be funny, or Cody. That like,
Yeah.
imagine him eliminating one of them, or like they eliminated people and then his music hits, like his old music or new whatever new music he got,
Mm-hmm.
and he pops up. That'd be crazy.
I would like to see that. Now you talk about MJF because MJF going through his things with AEW right now, so that would be dope to see. But with that being said, ladies and gents, we probably been rambling on way too long. Uh, you have our predictions right there. Go place your bets. Going through this very quickly so that way I could get a nice little clip of it. Ramon, who do you have for Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens?
Logan Paul,
Yeah, I got Logan Paul as well. Uh, the Fatal Four Way. Who you got?
Reigns,
I got Roman as well. Women's Royal Rumble.
Bailey,
I have. Yeah, I gotta go Bailey as well, and then the 30-man Royal Rumble.
CM Punk.
I got Cody Rhodes. Hey, good luck with y'all bets. With that being said, peace, everyone. Y'all have a good one. And hey, appreciate y'all checking out the episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.